Hey everyone, this is Chris, your friendly neighborhood Minnesota comic geek, back with another comic book haul video. Before I get started, I would ask that if you enjoy this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy talking comics, then comment below. Alright, let's get into it. So here in Eagan, where I live, Eagan, Minnesota, there is this small little collectibles slash comic shop by the name of Cedar Collectibles. It's located in Cliff Lake in Eagan, Minnesota. It is one of these types of shops that are the treasure hunt type stores. It's a shop that just has tons and tons of just random comic inventory, from back issues to trades to key issues, wall books, to collectibles in the form of toys and statues, to trading card stuff, from sports cards to non-sports cards in Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon, whatever. Just, it is that, like I said, it's that treasure hunt type store where you go in and the joy of this type of shop is just digging through whatever is there. It's not necessarily organized in any particular manner, but this shop is just one of my kind of occasional stop-ins, every couple weeks, where I like going in on like a Friday afternoon after work and just seeing what catches my fancy. It's not necessarily a shop that I go in looking for very specific things. I just like to see what I find that I didn't know I wanted, or that I wanted and just came across. This recent trip, I don't know if it's new or not, but I saw that the owner has labeled a bunch of his long boxes for a discount of $1 per issue. So I got myself a stack of comics, mostly for $1 a piece. There's a couple at the end that aren't, but everything except the last two comics that I'm going to show here were $1 a piece. Right off the bat, just a random Hellboy Christmas special issue that has a Mike Mignola story, and there's also a Jeff Darrow story in here as well. But I was flipping through, and this cover just really caught my eye. It's the high contrast black and white, old pen and ink style illustration. Just really, I love this cover just right off the bat. It's such a beautiful illustration. Next is the Wolverine Saga Book 4. If you don't know about these books, they're just, at least this one is just a kind of written history of kind of Wolverine's exploits. I'm not sure. Yeah. So it gives the issues that it kind of is retelling, his history from. But kind of cool book to pick up. Saw this, never seen this book before. In a previous video, I mentioned that I ended up actually coming across all 4 issues of this little miniseries after I had come across this one. So this was my first little finding of this miniseries. Justice League Odyssey #1, purely got it for the Terry Dodson cover. Batman 112, this is Jorge Jimenez artwork that, he's one of my kind of new modern artists. He's one of my favorites, but I love his dynamic, really hyper energy style. is a fun read. Justice League #1, a more recent reboot of the Justice League comic, featuring Jim Cheung's art. Always happy to get a comic of his, especially #1. Batman 98, I got it for the Jorge Jimenez artwork interior, but a fantastic Dave Finch Batman Harley Quinn punchline cover. Justice League Odyssey #4, another Terry Dodson cover pickup. Young Justice #1, this one I really only got for the Jorge Jimenez cover, and it's a #1 issue, so happy to pick that up. Came across this Batgirl #2, and honestly, when I was digging through the bins and came across this, I made it like, I saw it, I was like, that really looks like Adam Hughes. But, you know, there's nowhere on the cover art is his iconic AH signature. So I wasn't 100% sure that this was Adam Hughes, but it is, because I knew he did a bunch of Batgirl covers, but this isn't one of the main cover art images that circulates on the internet. So again, I wasn't sure, but yes, it is Adam Hughes. So happy to get that. Again, another Adam Hughes cover that, again, his signature is nowhere on the cover, and I don't know why. I wonder if he was doing that on purpose, or if DC asked him not to, or something. Or I don't know why his signature wouldn't be on the front cover. But again, always happy to pick up a random Adam Hughes cover book out in the wild, especially for $1. Then there was a large run of Batgirl issues, and there's a lot of them in this that I'm going to show that just have fantastic covers. You know, I'm not a huge Batgirl comic reader. You know, the book has never really had an artist on it that I have liked, so I just haven't picked up Batgirl comics in the past. But, you know, starting with 26 here, you got an awesome Sean Gordon Murphy cover, and there was a 26 issue, and then 27, another one of Sean Gordon Murphy's covers. Just I love his artwork. You know, big fan of his Beyond the White Knight Batman, miniseries. So when I can get a comic with his cover artwork for cheap, I do it. Issue 28, just kind of a cool foil type cover. Issue 29, this run of issues has a lot of kind of cool looking, cool designed covers, and just cool, very awesome artwork. Batgirl #30, Batgirl #32, Batgirl #33. I'm gonna have to find out the artist behind this artwork, because I really kind of like this style. It's very cool illustration. Batgirl #35, Batgirl #37, Batgirl 40, and here we start getting into some Terry Dodson Batgirl covers. So Batgirl #47 by Terry Dodson, Batgirl 46, Batgirl 47, another very cool Terry Dodson cover. Love the kind of playing card design to the cover. Batgirl #48, Batgirl 49, and Batgirl 50. So a huge, very sizable run of Batgirl comics for $1 a piece. Again, just primarily bought them because it was a pretty good run of the books and the cover artwork. Then there was a bunch of blank sketch cover comics, and I only bought a handful here. I'm always, whenever I can get them for less than cover price, I'm happy to do so, to eventually use them and draw images on them and potentially sell them. So I got a Young Justice 1 blank cover, a Flash, looks like #4 blank cover, Superman #1 blank cover, and another copy of Superman #1 blank cover. Then these were the two books I was talking about, that the only two that I paid a little bit more than $1, and they were both $3 a piece. The Future State Wonder Woman #1 blank cover for $3 is this is the first full appearance of Yara Flor, the new Wonder Girl in DC Comics. And then the blank cover for Wonder Girl #1, which is Yara Flor's first solo ongoing title. On a quick side note, I don't know why the comic publishers produce blank covers with colored cardstock backgrounds. From an art standpoint, they're not ideal for doing a sketch cover artwork, because if you are an artist who has to erase a lot, or just it's primarily the erasing part, specifically if you're going to do black and white, if you have to erase a lot, you're going to end up fading and removing a lot of the blue color from the cover. If you're an artist who does color sketches, the blue background or whatever color background that the cover is in is going to affect the colors you use, so it might not look great. If you can work the blue into the sketch itself, great, it'll work out wonderfully. But it's making a choice for the artist that maybe the artist doesn't necessarily want to make. That's all I'm saying. Just again, from someone who's been drawing all their life, I'd rather have a blank white paper cover to work on versus the colored paper. But yeah, so like I said, this was the haul that I got. Like I said, almost all of these were $1 a piece, except for the last two. So there's 31 comics total for $1 a piece, and 2 for $3 a piece. So all told, for everything here that I showed, was $37. What do you think? Do you think I found some good gems? Are there books in here that you like, that now that you've seen, you kind of want to add to your list to try and find? Let me know. With that, I'm going to say thanks for watching. And again, if you enjoyed this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, comment below and let's talk some comics. Bye.